Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Anutha, the Crochet World, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment on my videos. And today we're going to do this beautiful pattern for a heart-shaped coaster. Here it is. It looks like this. And for this one, I've used my 100% cotton yarn, and for this one, I've used my this 3.5 mm of the hook. Here it is. So let's begin. So here it is. We will start with our this first color of this yarn, and here we will have a magic circle. So here it is, just have a magic circle here, just like this. And now I'm gonna have a chain one. Now this chain one is not a stitch. I've made this chain one only to secure my this magic circle. Now here we will have 6 single crochets into this magic circle. So for that, just insert your hook into this magic circle and grab a yarn. You're going to have 2 loops in a hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and that's going to be your first single crochet. And now we will have 6 single crochets here, so that's going to be our second, 3, 4, 5 and 6 single crochets. And I'm just going to pull my this loose end here and we'll tighten up my work. And here it is, we got our this first 6 single crochets here. Now we have worked in a spiral way here, so we will start working in a spiral way. Now after the 6 single crochets, we will have 1 single crochet and 1 half double crochet into this first stitch. So here we will go to this first stitch, insert your hook into this first stitch here like this, and grab a yarn. You're going to have 2 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. Now yarn over and insert your hook again into that same stitch, into this first stitch here like this, and grab a yarn. You're going to have 3 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through all 3 loops. So here it is, into this first stitch have 1 single crochet and 1 half double crochet. And now for our this next 2 stitches, we will have 2 double crochets into each stitch. So here it is, we will go to this next stitch and we will have 2 double crochets here. So here it is, yarn over and insert your hook into the second stitch. You're going to have 3 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and this is your first double crochet. Now yarn over and go again into that same stitch, into the second stitch, and grab a yarn. You're going to have 2 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. So here it is, you got your this 2 double crochets into the second stitch, and now we will go to this third stitch. So go to this third stitch, and here again we will have 2 double crochets into this one stitch. So yarn over and insert your hook into this next stitch, into this third stitch, grab a yarn and have your this 1 double crochet, and go to that same stitch, grab a yarn and have this second double crochet. Now our this pattern of a 1 single crochet and 1 half double crochet, and then 2 double crochets and 2 double crochets, our this 6 stitches we will repeat with our this next 3 stitches in here. So here it is, I will just take out my this hook from here like this, and we will attach our this second color here. Now here to attach our this second color, I will again go to this stitch number 3. So this is my stitch number 3 where I have just made my this 2 double crochets. I will insert my hook into my this stitch number 3 again here like this, and I will attach my this second color, my the second yarn here. So simply just grab a yarn in here like this and have 1 chain 1. Now this chain 1 is not a stitch. I've just made this chain 1 to secure my yarn. So here it is, I've just attached my this second yarn into my this third stitch where I have just made my this 2 double crochets. And now we will go to this next stitch, stitch number 4, and here insert your hook into the stitch number 4 and grab a yarn. You're going to have 2 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and insert your hook into that same stitch, into the stitch number 4 and grab a yarn. You're going to have 3 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through all 3 loops, and this is your 1 half double crochet. Here it is, and now we got another 2 stitches here. So here for next 2 stitches we will have 2 double crochets into each stitch. So for that, yarn over, go to this next stitch, that is stitch number 5, and have your this 1 double crochet here, and again go to that same stitch and have your this second double crochet here, yarn over, go to this next stitch, stitch number 6, and have your this 2 double crochets here into your this last stitch. So here it is, we got over this 2 double crochets here, and your work will look like this. Here it is. And now we will change the color of our yarn, so we will again shift to our this first color. So here it is. I'm just going to turn my work here, and this is my first yarn, this is my first color, and here I will just insert my hook like this. And now here for next 6 stitches, we got over this 6 stitches, so for next 6 stitches have 2 double crochets into each stitch. So here it is. This is our first stitch, this is our first single crochet. Remember, this is our chain 1, so this is not our stitch, this is our first stitch, and here we will have 2 double crochets into this one stitch. So for that I will yarn over and will insert my hook into my this next stitch, into my this first one single crochet, and I will have 2 double crochets here. So here it is, it's 1 and 2. Go to this next stitch, and here again have 2 double crochets here. So here it is, it's 1 and 2, and again go to this next stitch and have 2 double crochets here. So that's 1 and 2. Again go to this next stitch, this is your stitch number 4, and have 2 double crochets here. It's 1 and 2, and again into this next stitch have 2 double crochets. This is your stitch number 5. 1 and 2 here like this. And now for this last stitch we will have our another 2 double crochets into our this last stitch. Now here your stitch is not finished, we just left our this yarn in here. Here it is. So just keep in mind, just hold your yarn like this so that you will have a stitch in here, and simply have your this 2 double crochets here. So it's 1 and 2, and that will make your 12 double crochets here on this side. Now we will change the color of our yarn, so just simply take out your hook and go to this second color. Now here again for first 6 stitches we will have 2 double crochets into each stitch. So here it is. This is our first single crochet here. So we will go to this stitch here and yarn over and go to this first stitch and have your 2 double crochets here. So that's 1 and 2. Go to this next one and have 2 double crochets here, 1 and 2. That will make 4 double crochets here. Yarn over, go to this third stitch and have another 2 double crochets here. So that will make 5 and 6 double crochets. Yarn over, go to this next stitch into this fourth stitch. Here again we will have 2 double crochets, so that will make 8 double crochets here. Yarn over, go to this next stitch, this is your stitch number 5, and have 2 double crochets here. Yarn over and go to this next stitch, and this is your stitch number 6, and have 2 double crochets here, and that will make 12 double crochets here like this, and your work will look like this. And now we will again move to our this first color. So here it is. Just go to this first color here, insert your hook, adjust your yarn. Now here we will work on our this first 6 stitches, and here we will have 1 double crochet, then 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, then 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, and then 2 double crochets. So in total we are going to add another 9 stitches here. So for that, just yarn over and go to this next stitch and have 1 double crochet only. Yarn over and go to this next stitch and have 2 double crochets here. So it's 1 and 2. Here it is. And now we will repeat over this pattern for another 2 times. So here it is. Go to this next stitch and have 1 double crochet. Go to this next stitch and have 2 double crochets into this one stitch. So it's 1 and 2. Again, yarn over and go to this next stitch and have 1 double crochet only. Yarn over and go to this next stitch and have 2 double crochet. So it's 1 and 2. Here it is. And here we added over this 9 stitches here like this. And now we will go to this second color. So go to the second color here, and here we will repeat our pattern for next 2 times only. So here it is. We will work on next 4 stitches. So again here we will have 1 double crochet into this next stitch, yarn over and go to this next stitch, and here we will have 2 double crochets into this one stitch. So it's 1 and 2. Here, go to this next stitch, into this third stitch and have 1 double crochet only, yarn over and go to this next stitch, into this fourth stitch and have 2 double crochets into this one stitch. So here it is. Just repeat your pattern for 2 times only. Remember, here we repeated our pattern for 3 times, but here we will repeat our pattern only for 2 times. And here it is. It looks like this. And now we will not change the color, so we will continue working on our this second color here. And now for this next stitch we will have 1 double crochet only into this next stitch. So just yarn over and go to this next stitch and have 1 double crochet here. And now into this next stitch we will have 1 double crochet and 1 extended double crochet. So for that, yarn over, insert your hook into this next stitch, grab your yarn and have 1 double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch and grab a yarn. You're gonna have 3 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 1 loop only here. Now we are going to have 3 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. And this is your 1 extended double crochet. And now we will go to this next stitch. Now here we will have 1 treble crochet and 1 extended double crochet. So for that, yarn over twice, insert your hook into this next stitch, grab a yarn, you're going to have 4 loops in your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. Here it is. And now have 1 extended double crochet into the same stitch. So for that, just yarn over and insert your hook into this same stitch, grab a yarn over and pull your yarn through 1 loop only. Here it is. Yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and this is your extended double crochet. Now we will go to this next stitch. Now here we will have only 1 double crochet. So here it is. Just have 1 double crochet here like this. Go to this next stitch and here we will have 2 double crochets. So here it is. Just yarn over and go to this next stitch and have 2 double crochets here. So that's 1 and 2 here like this. Now we will go to this next stitch and here again we will have 1 double crochet, yarn over and go to this next stitch and here again we will have 2 double crochets. So here it is. It's 1 and 2. Again we will go to this next stitch and here we will have only 1 double crochet. So just have 1 double crochet here like this. Now we will go to this next stitch and here we will have 1 double crochet and 1 extended double crochet. So for that, yarn over and insert your hook into this next stitch and have 1 double crochet, yarn over and go to the same stitch, grab a yarn over and pull your yarn through 1 loop only, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. This is your extended double crochet. Now we will go to this next stitch and here we will have 2 treble crochets. So for that, yarn over twice, go to this next stitch, grab a yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. Again, yarn over twice, go to that same stitch, grab a yarn and have your this second treble crochet. Here it is, and it looks like this. Now we will go to this next stitch and here we will have 2 double treble crochets into this one stitch. So for that we will yarn over for 3 times. So it's 1, 2 and 3. Yarn over for 3 times, go to this next stitch and grab a yarn. You're gonna have 5 loops in your hook. Now yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. Yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through remaining 2 loops, and this is your 1 double treble crochet. And we will have another double treble crochet into the same stitch. So for that, yarn over for 3 times, go to that same stitch, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops for 4 times. So it's 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here it is. So we got 2 double trebles here, and now we will go to this next stitch. Now here into this next stitch we will have 3 double treble into this one stitch. So for that, yarn over for 3 times, go to this next stitch and have your this 1 double treble crochet. Again, yarn over for 3 times and go to that same stitch, grab a yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops for next 4 times. Here it is. This is a second double treble, and yarn over for 3 times, go to that same stitch, grab a yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops for next 4 times, and here it is. This is our third double treble. So here it is, we got over this 3 stitches here. Now into our this next stitch we will have 3 stitches. So for that we will have 1 double treble here. So for that, yarn over for 3 times, go to this next stitch and have here this 1 double treble here. So yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops for 4 times. Here it is, this is your first double treble crochet. And now we will have 1 treble crochet into the same stitch. So for that we will yarn over only 2 times, and we will go to that same stitch, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops for 3 times here. This is your treble crochet. And now we will have 1 extended double crochet into over the same stitch. So for that, yarn over and insert your hook into the same stitch. Grab your yarn, you're going to have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 1 loop only. Now yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. Here it is. And now for this next stitch we will have 1 double crochet. So yarn over and insert your hook into this next stitch and grab your yarn and have 1 double crochet here. And now yarn over and go to this next stitch and have your 1 half double crochet here. Here it is. And now go to this next stitch and have 1 slip stitch here. Here like this. And remember, we will not work on our this last stitch. So here it is, this is our last stitch. We will not work on our this last stitch. Our last stitch will be on our this second last stitch here, and that is our slip stitch. Now remove your this hook from your this yarn here, and now we will start working on our this color number 1 here. So go to this first color here, and now here into this first stitch we will have 1 extended double crochet, 1 treble crochet and 1 double treble crochet. So for that, yarn over and go to this stitch and grab your yarn. You're gonna have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull your yarn through 1 loop only, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. Again we will go to that same stitch and we will have 1 treble crochet here. So yarn over for twice, go to that same stitch and yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops for 3 times here. And here we will have 1 double treble crochet. So for that, yarn over for 3 times, go to that same stitch, grab a yarn and have this 1 double treble crochet here. Here it is. Now we will go to this next stitch, and here we will have 3 double treble crochets. So for that, yarn over for 3 times, go to this next stitch and have this 1 double treble crochet here. Yarn over for 3 times and go to that same stitch and have this second double treble crochet here, and yarn over for 3 times, go to that same stitch and have your third double treble here. Here it is. Now we will go to this next stitch, and into this next stitch we will have 2 double treble crochet. So for that, yarn over for 3 times, go to this next stitch and have this first double treble here, yarn over for 3 times and go to that same stitch again and have the second double treble here like this. Now we will go to this next stitch, and here again we will have 2 double treble crochets. So for that, yarn over for 3 times, go to this next stitch and have this first double treble here, and yarn over for 3 times and go to that same stitch and have the second double treble here like this. Now we will go to this next stitch, and here we will have 2 treble crochets. So for that, yarn over twice, go to this next stitch and have this 1 treble crochet here, yarn over twice, go to that same stitch and have the second treble crochet here like this. Now we will go to this next stitch, and here into this next stitch we will have 1 treble crochet, yarn over twice, go to that next stitch and have this 1 treble crochet and yarn over and go to that same stitch, and here we will have 1 extended double crochet. So for that, yarn over and pull your yarn through 1 loop only, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops. Now for next 2 stitches we will have 1 double crochet into each stitch. So just go to this next stitch and have 1 double crochet, yarn over and go to this next stitch and have 1 double crochet here. Now we will go to this next 2 stitches, and here we will have 1 half double crochets into our this next 2 stitches. So for that, yarn over and go to this next stitch and have 1 half double crochet, yarn over and go to this next stitch and have 1 half double crochet. Here it is. And now we will go to this next 3 stitches, and here into our this 3 stitches we will have 1 single crochet into each stitch. So just go to this next stitch and have this 1 single crochet, go to this next one, have 1 single crochet, go to this next one and have 1 single crochet. Now go to the next 2 stitches, and here we will have 1 slip stitch into our this each stitch. So just go to this next stitch, grab a yarn and have 1 slip stitch, go to this next stitch, insert your hook, grab a yarn and have 1 slip stitch, and here it is. Our heart is almost ready and it looks like this. And now we will start creating our border here. So for that I will keep on working with my this first yarn, first color, and here I've got my this last slip stitch. Now here I will have a chain 1. So just have a chain 1, and now go to this next stitch, this one, and insert your hook and grab a yarn and have 1 slip stitch and chain 1. Again go to this next stitch, insert your hook, grab your yarn and have 1 slip stitch and chain 1. Now here we will work on our this second color, and here we got our 24 stitches. So if you will count from this stitch, our last slip stitch, we got our next 24 stitches, and here on our this next 24 stitches we will have 1 slip stitch and 1 chain 1. So keep on having 1 slip stitch and 1 chain 1 until your this stitch, your this last stitch in here. And remember, you got your 24 stitches here. So just keep on working on your this 24 stitches, 1 slip stitch and 1 chain 1, and I will meet you after that. So I'm going to meet you on my this last stitch here. So here it is. I'm on my this stitch number 23 here, and I will have a chain 1 here. So just have this slip stitch and a chain 1, and now I will go to this stitch number 24. So this is my stitch number 24, and I will go down to this stitch. So remember, this is my last stitch in here. I will go down to the stitch here like this and will grab the yarn. So just grab a yarn and have 1 slip stitch. So instead of having a slip stitch on top of your this last stitch, just go down to that stitch and have this slip stitch here. And now we will leave our hook here, leave your yarn in here, and here we will take our this second yarn. So just have the second yarn, adjust your this yarn, and now again for here next 24 stitches we will have 1 slip stitch and 1 chain 1. So here it is. This is your first stitch. I will just go to this next stitch and we'll have 1 slip stitch and chain 1, and now keep on having 1 slip stitch and a chain 1 for next 24 stitches, and I will meet you after that. Here it is. Here it is. I got my this 24 stitches here, and now I will go to this next stitch. Here I will have 1 extra slip stitch and a chain 1. So I'm going to have my 25th slip stitch and a chain 1 here, and I will go to this next stitch here and we'll have a slip stitch. So here we are going to have 25 stitches, 25 slip stitches and a chain 1, and then we will have 1 slip stitch into this next stitch, and that's how we will finish our this work. So we just wanted to come up into the center here. So here on your this side you're going to have your 25 stitches, and here on your this side you're going to have your 23 stitches, and your this last stitch is this. Now we are here at the end and we can cut our yarn. So here it is, just cut your yarn here. Again, you can cut your yarn in this and hide this end in, and I will meet you after that. So here it is, just secure your yarn, go back and just hide all of these ends in, and I'm going to meet you after that. And here it is, our spiral heart coaster is ready, and it looks like this. Here it is, and I hope you have liked my today's tutorial. If you have liked, please like, share and comment on my videos, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you into the next video. Till then, bye.